Click to expand replay video settings off HD HQSD low. Up next, video by B.A.C. TVAL crew members were asleep when the Conception caught fire early on Labor Day, the National Transportation Safety Board said Thursday, a major revelation in the investigation of the worst maritime disaster in modern California history. The agency's preliminary report said, at the time of the fire, 5 crew members were asleep in berths behind the wheelhouse, and 1 crew member was asleep in the bunkroom. Law enforcement sources had earlier said the boat was supposed to have a night watchman who was awake and put others to dangers. While investigators have not determined what caused the fire aboard the 75-foot vessel, there have been suggestions that the blaze may have erupted at a charging station used by passengers for phones and other electronics in the galley, or because of some lithium battery malfunction. The fire aboard the Conception broke out during a Labor Day weekend diving expedition, trapping passengers and 1 crew member who were sleeping below deck as the vessel was anchored off Santa Cruz Island. 5 crew members who were on deck at the time were able to escape and said the fire was too intense to get anyone else out. On Wednesday, the Coast Guard issued a safety bulletin recommending that commercial boat operators nationwide review safety measures, make sure safety equipment is operational, and reduce potential hazards from lithium batteries, power strips and extension cords. It could be more than a year before the NTSB releases its final report outlining the findings of the investigation into the boat fire. Copyright courtesy of Don Barthelmess. A drone photo shows the 75-foot Conception on May 3. Law enforcement sources say the vessel lacked a night watchman assigned to remain awake to alert passengers of fire or other danger, and some of the surviving crew members told investigators they didn't have adequate training to handle a major emergency. Officials are also probing whether passengers received appropriate safety instructions. The Times spoke to more than a dozen people who have recently been on Truth Aquatics boats. Although many remembered the crew as professional and conscientious of safety protocols, some said that the captain's initial safety briefing was inadequate. "I have no idea how we would have gotten out of that room in an emergency," said Josiah Wilcox of Santa Rosa, who was on the Conception in April for a trip with the Sierra Club. The boat's design has also come under scrutiny, particularly whether the escape hatch located in the bunkroom provided an adequate means of leaving the boat during an emergency. Those who died were presumed to be sleeping in the bunk area. There were 2 ways out of the deck, a staircase on one side, the emergency hatch on the other. Both led to the galley area, where some believe the fire may have started. National Transportation and Safety Board member Jennifer Homendy told The Times she was taken aback by the size of the emergency hatch when she toured the Vision, a sister vessel that is similar in size and layout to the Conception. Authorities on Wednesday recovered the body of the last victim from the scene of the fire. Coroner officials are still trying to determine the identities of 7 bodies. Officials suspect all the victims died of smoke inhalation. Let's block ads. Why?